Baby.
Lightning, thunder, it's the Storm Warning show on the come up with Big Groov and they black too. Have your popcorn ready when you come through. We talking hurricanes and how they making moves with pick six to the houses and big hits like ooh. Next man step up, and that's the motto. We building up a dynasty today for tomorrow. BCS wins in them poll rankings again. If you ain't heard about the U, then homie, where you been? It gotta be something in the water, cause when it come to them trenches, you know the Canes is digging harder. If the legacy don't kill them, then the speed will. When you see that you on your schedule, just know that ain't gonna be no cheap thrill. Leave it all on the field. Been doing that for years. Play the game like how you practice, that's what it is. Canes causing havoc on the field. Hit the op so hard that they gon' have to go back and game plan and run drill. The game on the line on fourth, we gon' go. And keep on coming up like the Storm Warning show. Yeah.
Whew. Lord Jesus, Allah, Buddha, whoever you worship. Man, this was a beat down ass whooping today. It was so bad, Dabo started to get fucking trying to get brownie points to the playoff committee. What the fuck is going on with my Hurricanes, dog? What's up with this staff, dog? What is up with this staff, man? This is atrocious, dog. The product that is constantly being put on the field, man, by these coaches, man, is sickening, dog. I'm beyond disgusted. Like I said, I had high hopes for this season. I thought we was gonna, 10-2, a bust. You know what I'm saying? It's been a hell of a bust this season, dog. Like today, it was another week. It was another week of being unprepared. The team looked unprepared. You know what I'm saying? We came out, it's like no game plan. Like Gaddis had no game plan at all. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like what are they doing Monday through Thursday? What are they doing? Like Sunday through Thursday? Like what are they doing? What are this coaching staff doing? What is this coaching staff doing? You know what I'm saying? But then you want to get in these interviews and tell parents to come pick up kids if they ain't happy with the kid playing time, but you ain't putting a fucking product on the field. Instead of worry about these parents coming to pick up these kids, Mario, you need to worry about goddamn packing up some of these coaches and getting somebody else in that can put these kids in the best position to perform. Because this shit ain't it. We got beat by fucking 30 points. This is the third time this year that we've got beaten by 20 or more points. We got beat by 14 by Middle Tennessee State, and that was on a last-ditch effort by our offense to score some points. Like, come on, let's be real here, man. Like, this shit is atrocious. Big shout out to Cam, Kitchens, and just pretty much the defense. They did all they could. You know what I'm saying? They did all they could to try to keep these guys in the game. You feel what I'm saying? We got turnover after turnover. Major shout out to Ivy, you know what I'm saying, for getting 2 turnovers. And I think James Williams caused a turnover. No, Cam Kitchens caused a turnover as well. Big shout outs to them. But it goes back to these fucking coaches. 98 total yards. Total. 98 total yards for the entire game. 98 total yards. You feel what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. I'm about to post the link in here if you want to jump into. 98 total yards, dog. This is trash. But the thing what kills me with this fan base, and they don't want to hold these coaches to the fire. And I constantly hear crazy shit like this. South Florida talent is the best talent in America, right? When it comes to football, right? And 90% of our roster is from fucking South Florida, but all of a sudden we don't got talent. How does that shit make sense? This team did not look this bad last year, bro. With an average coaching staff compared to this one. Compared to last year, last year's staff was an average staff, and we look way better, more prepared. And that was a three-year head coach. There was a coach that was a head coach for 3 years, going on his 3rd year. We got a coach that's here for his 12th season as a coach, right? As a head coach. And this the type of shit that he put on the field. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's constantly blowing timeouts when he shouldn't. Why the fuck are you why are you blowing a timeout in the first quarter? Why are you blowing another timeout and you're down 2 scores and you only got one left? You're putting your coordinators in fucked up situations, Mario. What's going on, bro? What's up? Let me get to some of these. What's up, Mike? Cuban Kane, what's up, baby? And I ain't gonna be in here for long because I'm finna get ready to shoot down to Birmingham. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go handle some business and shit. But I ain't gonna be on here too long, man. I just wanted to vent for a minute because this shit is on my mind right now. Another shit of performance. You damn right. Bad coaching. Bad coaching. Exactly, Micah. The offense has no identity at all. Why did he pull Jakari? If you're gonna ride with him, ride with him. Why is he pulling this man? He's a freshman. He's gonna make mistakes. Ride with him. Let him continue to do what he needs to do to improve as a player. You keep pulling him out, it's only gonna shit on his confidence. And this is no slight at Jake Garcia because I love Jake. If you're gonna ride with a quarterback, ride with him. If you want to join me, this garbage has nothing. Exactly. This has nothing to do with Manny Diaz. What's up, Jay Will, big dog? If you want to jump in, hit the link. Defense is so tough. Exactly. Like, bro, you cannot expect the defense to be on the field the entire game and not give up points. You can't. So let's look at the stats. I'm looking at the team stats. The defense was on the field for 38 minutes and 15 seconds. 38 minutes and 15 seconds. How do you expect them to hold up? That's why I'm not calling for Coach Steele to be fired, because he's working with a shit show right now. Maybe if Gaddis, you know what I'm saying, use that Bros Award that he won and fucking muster up some offense, maybe we can give the defense a break and we can win some fucking games. Because now next week, you know what's going to be? Next week is our Super Bowl. Next week is going to be our Super Bowl. And this will be the first time that we not make a bowl game like without having a winning record in I don't know how long. Like, I can't even tell you the last time. Because I know Al Golden chose not to go to a bowl game because of the fake sanction shit, right? If I'm not mistaken. So next week is going to be a dire need to win the game against Pittsburgh. That's what we work. That's where we at right now. We should have kept my guy Manny, man. I'm going to say it. We should have kept him if this was going to be the fucking outcome. Like, come on, bro. I expected a 10-win season from this guy, dog. But Keith said he ain't the coach you think he's the coach. And I agreed with him. But a lot of these fans don't agree. Exactly. Let's get to this, Jay Will. A 3-star in Florida is a 4 and 5-star everywhere else. That is the shit I've heard for 10 years now. A 3-star and a 5-star in Kansas is a 2-star in Florida. And a 2-star in Florida is a 4-star in Alabama or Kentucky or some shit like that. But now all of a sudden we don't got talent. When all these kids had offers all across America. Make that shit make sense. No, what it is these coaches thought they were just going to come in and not really have to perform because they seen the talent that was on the roster. That's what it was. Because you can tell that in the fucking game planning. We did not see any remnants of Gaddis trying to capitalize off what Jakari did against Georgia Tech last week. Granted, he did miss some throws. I would say that. You do have to execute, but to a certain extent, it's called calling a game for a reason. He did a poor job of calling this game. He did not try to utilize the weapons that we have to capitalize on the deficiencies of Clemson defense. He didn't do any of that. The defense played well, minus whether you want to look at the score or not. They played well for what they had to play, what they had to deal with. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. Coaching staff that wants people to exactly. And Mirabal, I need to see some fucking legs and some arms, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram or something, bro, that you cut them shits off. Because you said if the O-line is a weakness, we was gonna see some dismemberment. You feel what I'm saying? And this before we had injuries, the offensive line was starting to become below average. We looked a way lot better last year on the offensive line from a pass blocking standpoint and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this shit is foul, bro. Like, we really going into a Super Bowl type game next week to make a bowl game. And I hate to say this, and it's a 65% chance that we won't win that game. And I hate to say it. So my question to you guys in the chat right now, if we do not beat Pittsburgh this year and not make a bowl game, how would you feel about the staff in this season? How would y'all feel if we do not beat Pitt next week and make a bowl game? What would be the feelings that you have toward the staff if that's the case? If we do not win next week and make a bowl game, how would y'all feel? I need some quick questions, real quick, some quick answers. Just shout out to Squirrel White B. Hamley. Yes, sir. Hell no, I ain't going to no palace, man. So I can get shot. You think motherfuckers don't like me on Twitter? Just you think about it. Hell no, I'm not going to the palace. On the way I go to the palace is to get some wings and I'm out, bro. I'm in and out. I'll go to get some wings. I ain't parlaying in no strip club. Groove. What's up? What's up, Chris? Go Canes. Another tough loss, paying the season to watch. I give you for credit calling up the staff. Hey, man, look, I don't want, and this is the thing, bro. I do not want to be right. I want them to prove me wrong, bro. I do not want to be right about this, but I seen the writing on the wall when he was at Oregon. And I hope somebody can be able to play this shit back in another year, you know what I'm saying, and say, see, Groove, I told you he was going to get it fixed. I want that. You feel what I'm saying? But we're going to, like I posted earlier, like I think I posted 2 days ago, everybody loves to compare the record when Nick Saban was at Alabama. They lost to this team, and their record was 6-7. But what happened the next year? They made the Sugar Bowl. They lost in the conference championship to Florida, a great Florida team. So I'm expecting year 2, we're going to win 10 or more games because that's the type of level that y'all put Mario Cristobal on. And if he doesn't do that, he ain't shit. I'm sorry. He ain't the coach y'all thought he was. If we don't win 10 games next year, they need to get rid of him. I'm telling you, I'm saying it like that. If he don't win 10 games next year, they need to get rid of him and get somebody else. Get an offensive-minded coach. Because we're supposed to see big jumps year 2, right? Based on what everybody says, comparing him to Nick Saban's seasons and all that. If we don't win 10, 11 games next year and we win and make it to the conference, we ain't even got to win the conference. We got to make it to the game next year. Need to get rid of him. Stay on that shit live. Yes, sir. Mario needs to run an up-tempo offense. You see what the players striving? That's college football nowadays, bro. Not this slow, methodical shit. We down 2 scores with 10 minutes left and you running like we got a 13-point lead. It doesn't make sense, dog. It doesn't make fucking sense. Exactly. Man, they put the bully on what? Man, this the second. I don't know the score of that game, but shit, he just pitched another shutout. What you say? Jay Will? Type by what you mean. Also, man, a lot of money. Oh man, I want to bet. I can't bet against my team, but I feel you. Third quarter, 26. Then we had momentum. Too bad you could not catch the pass. Who knows? I mean, yeah, that's true. Call a timeout. Look, that is coaching. Massive failure. A failure, not good. I'm disappointed regardless, but I see what happens when he get his players in the man. Look, man, every coach. So this is the thing with that. This is the thing with that, Jay Will. Because people automatically assume that in 2008, Nick Saban had his players in. That's not the case. You feel what I'm saying? Nick Saban didn't have his players in year 2. He didn't have his players in until year 4. Like when you really year 3, year 4 is where you really start to see his team. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got to think the guys he brought in when he got there in 2007 are freshmen. You're not going to tribute much. A lot of freshmen didn't play on that 2018 or the 2017. You know what I'm saying? Because he got that 2007. 2008 was his first class. So what you expect? You can't expect those freshmen to give you major playing time. So you're gonna have to play with other guys' players for a number of years, at least a year 3 and 4. You feel what I'm saying? Depending on if he had a top heavy senior class or not when you took over the program. You feel what I'm saying? So that notion that he has to get all his players in the build, that's ludicrous, dog. It's ludicrous. TCU don't need that. That's my thing. But I get what you're saying, though, Jay Will. But I ain't buying that shit. What's up, Judah? He's a bum, like you said. Should have got Kiffin. Yes. We're gonna see how big Mario Nuts is at the end of the season. We're gonna see if he's really that alpha dog that everybody claimed that he is, and we're gonna see if he got the nuts to fire Gaddis. We're gonna see if he got the nuts to do so. If he don't fire Gaddis, I don't want to hear shit about this rough and tough, no nonsense Mario Cristobal. If he doesn't fire this man, I don't want to hear shit about it because you see the product that he's putting on the field and you still keep him. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to hear shit else about Mario Cristobal and this toughness if he keeps Gaddis at the end of the season. If he does get rid of him, I'll give him full respect, and he got my respect in that regard right there. But he has to fire that man because 98 total yards, bro. 98 total fucking yards, bro. How many yards we had rushing? In pass. We had 68 yards passing, bro, and 30 yards rushing. 68 yards passing and 30 yards rushing. When the last time you seen some shit like that at the University of Miami? Even against Bama, we was moving the ball. Even when we lost 2020 to Clemson, we was scoring and making plays. Like, this shit is fucking ridiculous, man. And it's hurtful, bro, that I have to feel like this for my program, man, when I had high hopes that we was gonna get over the hump and dupe, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. He's supposed to be 2 wins better than what we had. 2 or 3 wins. He's supposed to be better than Mark Richt. You know what I'm saying? Because he's younger. And this is what we have to look forward to right now. This tenure not looking too bright right now, bro. Think about this, fellas. Think about this. We really can be 5-7 and sitting at home, not getting those extra 15 practices that help players grow, leading up to spring ball. Think about that. But y'all expect me to believe that miraculously is going to look different if he doesn't make no changes on that coaching staff? Offensive wise, defensively, I think you need to keep everybody intact. I will give him that. Of course, don't take nobody away from the fucking recruiting because, like I said, Cooney, DVD, Rump, all them boys are amazing. Goats on that trail. Offensively, we need to make some changes. And I think it's running back and OC. And I'm about to put Mirabal ass in there too. Tight ends, I think Will Mallory has performed this year, and I would give Feld a pass. I think tight ends have played well this year. But we definitely need a wide receivers coach because Gaddis ain't in on that either. It's no Coastal. Ain't no Coastal next year, so all that shit out the window. You got to remember all these stud defensive players manage God. That is true. Cam, exactly. LT didn't play his best today, though. He wasn't really active like I thought he would be. I thought he would make a lot more plays. I think the quarterbacks played well, though. You know, minus a couple of, you know what I'm saying, but they DBs, they still playing against elite guys. You know what I'm saying? They made some plays when they need to make some plays. But I definitely agree that DBs need to tighten up. Cornerbacks need to tighten up a little. The quarterback not changing, so how will it be different if we bring back Gaddis? Exactly. What's going to be the difference? What's going to be the difference? They supposed to be exactly. We one of the worst O-lines in the country. I thought we were gonna be able to be better than I thought. 9-3. Oh, exactly, bro. Exactly. But like I said, fellas, I was not trying to make a long show because I'm getting ready to go out of town. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to kind of vent real quick and interact with y'all for a quick second, bro. But this shit got to get better, man. We got too much talent on this team for us to look like this. We're leaning towards a 5-7 program, bro. That's gonna be the worst record in the last 20 years. The worst record we had in the last 20 years. Think about that, fellas. Think about that. If we don't win next week, this will be the worst record in the last 20 to 25 years. And we got one of the and they in the university has opened up the playbook, and not the playbook, but the checkbook, and spent all this money on that. This staff we have, this multi-million-dollar staff that we have, you feel what I'm saying? And you give us 5-7. So this can't be blamed on the AD like people like to blame Blake James. You can't blame the administration. You have to blame Mario Cristobal because he hired Gaddis when he knew his system wasn't a fit with the current players that we have on staff and with college football. That slow shit don't work down here with these type players. That's like my guy at Wisconsin trying to come down here and run that offense here at Miami. That shit ain't gonna work. So hopefully Mario show some drop his nuts and show some heart and fire Gaddis and put him back in the coach in the job market and get us a guy that can run an up-tempo offense that can get these guys, these receivers, these playmakers the ball in space. You know what I'm saying? True play in space type offense like he claimed his shit was. Hopefully he get us an OC that can do that. Because right now this shit ain't it, man. And they got my Hurricanes, my mighty Hurricanes that I rep, you know what I'm saying, to the fullest looking back. Because you see right now I got the orange and the green on. And you know I got them things on right here. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm repping my squad to all those people saying that I'm not a real fucking fan because I'm critical of the results they're putting on the field. You feel what I'm saying? But I appreciate you guys for tuning in, dog. I wanted to make a quick show. Big shout out to my boy A Black. Big shout out to Silk. You know what I'm saying? All them boys over there at the roll up. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. My boy Jay Will. You know what I'm saying? And man, bro, y'all be safe out there. Drink y'all some liquor. Because I'm going to take me a shot before I get on the road, dog. You know what I'm saying? And y'all be safe, man, because this shit, I know it's hard, brothers. I know it's hard. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's hard. But as always, it's still a Canes thing, man. I love this but I'm very disappointed. Mario, please prove me wrong and win 10 games next year so I can have egg on my face, okay? Please. I want something to be happy about. Because I got to go to work Monday, and they're gonna probably have the score taped to my locker. And I'm probably going to have to slap one of my coworkers. And I don't want to lose my job because I make some good money. But thank you guys for tuning in to this quick, if it ain't real, it ain't groove. I'm sad, and I'm about to get on this road. It's all about you, baby. I'm out this thing. Hit that like button before y'all go, too. And comment and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's go.